Learn how to listen, learn how to obey. In 1963, there was an invitation for the 11th World Jamboree for Boy Scouts all over the world to be held in Marathon, Greece. Ilang mga Boy Scouts sa Pilipinas ang interesadong dumalo. 3 mula sa Letran Intramuros, one of our Dominican institutions. Isang paring Dominican ang nag-volunteer para maging chaplain, Father Gaudencio Mondragon, OP. Bahagi ng polisiya sa aming mga Dominicans ang paghingi ng permiso every time we travel abroad. And for whatever reason, Father Mondragon was denied permission by the provincial. Not allowed. Hindi pwede. And we give high premium to obedience as religious. Dahil nasabing di pwede, kahit may kirot sa damdamin, he knew he had to listen and he did obey. And off they went, the 24 Philippine delegation composed of Boy Scouts and elders without Father Mondragon. There was then the Jesuit priest, Father Martinez, who served as a chaplain. And in the succeeding days, head news, plane crashed in Bombay, India. Naging laman ng lathalain ang pagbagsak ng eroplanong United Arab Airlines, now called Egypt Air. Lulan ang 52 katao kasama ang 24 Philippine delegates, 20 Boy Scouts aged 13 to 21 at 4 na elders. Isang trahedyang sumindak sa buong Pilipinas, sa buong mundo. Flash news. Sugod si Father Gaudencio Mondragon sa provincial, giving his proclamation, Father Provincial, from now on, I will be a very obedient friar. And true enough, I entered the Dominican order in 1983. I had a chance to personally know Father Mondragon, and he had a reputation of being one of the most obedient Dominican friars. He was assigned to the Babuyanes. No questions asked. Various assignations in the province. No questions asked. Until he passed away while assigned in Manawag, Pangasinan. Bunga ng trahedya, sa mga letranista, isang bantayog ang itinayo para sa alaala ng 3 Boy Scouts from Letran. At sa Quezon City, ang trahedya ang nagudyok upang isagawa ang Resolution number 6692 noong April 24, 1964 na kung saan naitayo rin ang bantayog ng mga Boy Scouts sa Timog Tomas Morato bilang pagpupugay para sa alaala ng mga yumaong BSP delegation. Scout Chuatoco, Scout Tobias, Scout Tuason, Scout Delgado, Scout Fernandez, Scout De Guia, Scout Fentebella, Scout Limbaga, Scout Gandia, Scout Lascano, Scout Lozano, Scout Castorat, iba pa. Obediensya. Sinasabing ang obediensya ay hango sa salitang Latin. Ob, audire, audio, audire, audivi, auditus, to listen. Audio, audible, auditory, auditorium. Sounds familiar. Sa makatuwid, kaugnay sa pagsunod ang pakikinig. ang pakikinig. Malalim ang kaugnayan ng pakikinig at pagsunod. Mahalaga ang pakikinig at ang pakikinig ay hindi lang yung salitang nanggagaling sa bibig na nagsasalita. More than words, you read in between the lines. Pagtapyas ng kanang tainga, pagtapyas ng kaliwang tainga, para pag-ugnayin pakikinig mula sa puso. Jesus knows how to listen. Si Jesus ay marunong makinig sa puso. Sa isang tagpo na kung saan maraming sumusunod sa Kanya. Tanghali na, lunch break. What is a normal thing to do? Ang daming sumusunod, pulo-pulutong. KKB, kanya-kanyang baon. Walang bigas, manigas. But Jesus could read in between the lines. Sapagkat hindi sapat ang pag-ibig na wagas. Kailangan din ng bigas. And there, Jesus fed the multitude. Pakikinig hindi lang sa salita, kundi sa kahulugan ng salita. Look for meaning, not facts. Lapat na lapat sa tagpo ng mga taong konektado sa isa't isa. Si ano nga po, napaka-ano, inaano ako, anuhin niyo nga po. And both can understand each other kahit walang kamatayang anuhan. How metaphysical, going beyond the words. And as Jesus knows how to listen, He also knows how to obey. He listens, He obeys. Jesus is obedient to the Father. Masunurin si Jesus. When found in the temple, as a child, He reasoned out, I should be in my Father's house. But just the same, Jesus obeyed. At the wedding of Cana, Mary said to Jesus, no more wine. Jesus replied, not yet my time. But just the same, Jesus obeyed. At Gethsemane, seeing the painful journey that Jesus was called to tread, there was a temptation to let that cup pass. But just the same, Jesus obeyed. At sa pagsunod ni Jesus sa Ama, siya'y kinalugdan ng Ama. This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. No wonder, naging panuntunan ni Jesus sa kanyang mga disipulo. Makinig kayo sa akin. He who has ears ought to listen, ought to obey. Listen, my disciples. Makinig sapagkat ang ating Panginoon ang salita. Siya ang verbo na nagkatawang tao. And whatever He says, nangyayari, nagaganap dahil sinabi niya. Taliwas sa naging gawin ng karakter sa Ebanghelyo natin. Nakinig, hindi sumunod. Ayaw makinig in the long run, sumunod. Matutong makinig, matutong sumunod. Tanggap natin ang laking kapalpakan the moment we failed to listen. And it's true. Si Mister, kapag hindi nakinig kay Mrs. at si Mrs. kapag hindi nakinig kay Mister, anong resulta? Kapitbahay nila ang makikinig sa kanila. Pag-uusapan sila. Ika nga ng tula. When God gave out brains, I thought He said trains, and I missed mine. When God gave out looks, I thought He said books, and I didn't want any. When God gave out noses, I thought He said roses, and I asked for a red one. When God gave out legs, I thought He said twigs, and I ordered double. And when God gave out heads, I thought He said beds, and I asked for a soft one. Now, you can imagine how I look, all because I failed to listen. Learn how to listen. Learn how to obey.